Hey ladies and gentlemen, Wolf Crier here, and welcome to Diablo 3 Basics, where I try to enlighten new players, returning players, and veterans alike. And this video is going to be all about leveling from 1 to 70 quickly and efficiently. Now, I did one of these videos for Season 9, but I figured it was time to update it and bring it into the Diablo 3 Basics series. Now, first thing I want to say, whether you are solo or grouping to get to level 70 at the season start, the very first thing that I would do is take your follower's weapon once you get into the game. It is much more powerful than yours, and you could use it right away. And that's going to give you a really good boost right at level 1. Now at this point, some people suggest moving right towards a boss, especially if it's one connected to a bounty, as you will be able to get even better drops, maybe an even better weapon, and continue towards your bounty completion, because you definitely want to have one batch of bounties done by level 23. At level 23, you can wear the CAIN'S set, and bounties will give you the recipe for that most likely. It is not a guaranteed drop, but it is a very good possibility of getting that recipe to drop. And CAIN'S set is definitely helpful when leveling because it is a leveling set. So whether you are grouping or solo, I would suggest heavily to have a set of bounties done by level 23. So that you can get that CAIN'S set and work towards leveling even faster once you reach that point. Now, if you are solo, you can get to 70 in about 2 to 2.5 hours just using Massacre Bonuses pretty much. You go to areas with great density like Festering Woods, Halls of Agony, Fields of Misery, and you pretty much just keep doing Massacre Bonuses and you can level up really quickly that way. But I personally still prefer grouping. And if you are grouping, you can do the same thing. Try to shoot for Massacre Bonuses in high density areas like the 3 that I suggested, or you can jump right into Neph Rifts. I personally prefer doing Neph Rifts because while you are doing them, you also get those pools of experience, and those can greatly help you as you are leveling. Plus, it's pretty cool to be able to do rifts, and you get drops off the Rift Guardian each time, and your group can just keep plugging away doing Nephs. Plus, you get some blood shards, and maybe you can get lucky from Kodala early on, and that would help you out as well. Now, a couple gear pieces that I would be on the lookout for is Leoric's Helm and Leoric's Signet. Also very good when leveling because these grant you bonus experience. Now, some people suggest having somebody go into the campaign mode and getting to Leoric and everybody can join the game, kill Leoric, and get the crown. But I personally find that every single season so far, by the time I reach level 15 or 16, I already have one from a drop because it is a very common legendary early on. And why waste your time doing that campaign, breaking off from the group, that type of thing, when you can keep plugging away leveling and most likely get the Leoric's crown right while you are leveling. Now for gems in your gear, rubies are king. Rubies are the most important gems because you want to socket those into your helm and into your weapons, because rubies add plus damage to your weapons, and you don't really need the emeralds because your crit chance is pretty low, so that added crit damage is going to do nothing for you, but that added damage from the ruby definitely will. It'll let you 1 or 2 shot mobs when it was taking you 3 shots before. And for your helm, it is going to greatly increase your experience gained, especially if you can socket one into a Leoric's helm, because that is going to double the effect and allow you to gain even more experience. Now, while you are leveling, I would stick to hard mode. And if you do gain damage where you and your group can definitely move up, don't do expert. If you can make it to master, do so. But try to stay out of expert because the experience gains are not relative to the increased difficulty. It's just something with expert mode. It just doesn't balance out right. You are spending more time killing for a less overall percentage gained of experience. You might as well just shoot right to master if you can. Otherwise, stay directly on hard mode. Don't try to do expert even if you can, because hard's going to still go faster or master's going to give you more XP. So make the call, but stay between hard and master. If one of your group members gets to the point where they're slaughtering stuff because they got a really good gear drop, like a mantled heal early on, like a member of my party did during season 10, I mean, then you could probably shoot up to Torment 1, something like that. But for the most part, hard, master. That's where you want to shoot for. Stay away from expert because it's pretty useless. Now, while you are leveling and you start to feel a drop off in damage, you want to upgrade your crafter and start crafting weapons because you want to increase your damage so that you can stay at a smooth rate, leveling non-stop. So once you need that damage upgrade, go ahead and level a weapon or two and see what you get and try to improve your damage as you go. And another thing while on crafting and gear and stuff like that, you want to let your gear decide your build. For instance, okay, you're leveling a monk and you get a Rivera Dancer's boots as a drop. You're going to want to switch to LTK because those Rivera Dancers are going to increase the damage of LTK, Lashing Tail Kick, and let those boots decide what you're doing because that is a massive upgrade. So whenever you get legendary drops that benefit your character with a certain skill, don't be afraid to switch to that skill because it can definitely come in handy. Now, once you reach level 42, you want to be looking at crafting level 60 gear items with reduced level requirement of 18 on it. That's going to let you increase your damage substantially and still be able to wear it. And once you reach level 61, when you start receiving those death breaths as drops, you want to look at possibly crafting a level 70 item with reduced level requirement as well. And that is going to give you a massive damage increase at level 61, 62, that area. Once you can craft something like that, that's going to keep you pretty much moving at a very steady pace and probably let you bump up to Master or Torment 1. And while you are leveling, do not forget to let everybody share in the experience from those experience pools. That's going to greatly increase your party's ability to level, and you should all be there when somebody clicks that. Don't be clicking one while one of your party members is in town. Let them get there. Let them get that bonus. Let them keep pushing with you so that you guys can all level at a relatively quick pace. And once again, guys, don't forget, by level 23, do at least Act 1 bounties because your chance of getting CAIN'S set is pretty good. And you want to be able to craft that by level 23. That is very important. That's going to give you a very good boost early game. That's going to be replaced later on because it doesn't scale well and keep you alive that well later on, but it's definitely useful at least till like level 30, 40, somewhere around that area. You want to keep it as long as you possibly can while you're not dying because you're having it on. And like I said, upgrade those weapons because that's what's going to let you do damage. When you're upgrading gear and stuff, only upgrade weapons. That's my suggestion. The other thing you could buy is like plus damage rings from the jewelry seller in town. That's going to help you out. Plus damage rings or amulets. And that's pretty much it, guys. Hopefully you guys have a great season 11 or whatever season this is that you are watching this video, because this will continue to be fruitful in seasons to come. So I hope I brought you guys some very good information. It's definitely information that helped me out along the way. Season 10 was pretty awesome. I leveled to 70 in about 3 hours and 20 minutes with my group, which was pretty beast for me. And I had a ton of fun doing it, and hopefully you guys have a ton of fun leveling in Season 11. And I wish you all the best of luck. Thank you guys so very much for checking out this video. Let me know in the comments if it was helpful or if you liked it. And make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And you guys, have a great day. Happy leveling in Season 11. Peace.